One thing to be wary of is making applications, and by reason of that application, place a restriction. It's very important to make inferences. It's very important to learn from others, but we must also give a room of tolerance. We must also give some pardons. We must also make some allowances to allow for any error. They call it error margin in production and in the commercial world. So we need to allow that pardon, allow that margin to be there and not be restricted by that particular scenario. If not, it can cage us, it can restrict us, and it can limit us. The situation that you are comparing is bound to change. In fact, it's not totally the same as the other one. It may have some signs, some symptoms. Of course, we should learn from history. That's very good. But we should be careful of being caged by history and to understand what is really happening now, to be able to make a wise and visionary analysis of that, leaving allowances, or else it can cause, when things begin to evolve, when things begin to develop, we realize that, oh my God, I made a mistake. As I look at scripture is very, very powerful. Very, very powerful. As the Bible says that add nothing to this and do not remove anything from this. There is a perfection, a wholesomeness to it. Because when you add something to it, you begin to tend to a negative direction. And when you subtract something from it, the balance begins to shift. And then there is an imbalance. And over time, that fault will be revealed. So it's very important for us to take note of this and for us to ensure that we do not make applications just blindly, but we look at things from a very panoramic and from a very telescopic point of view. So what can you do? You can make it a pattern, you can adapt it as a principle and not just as a verbatim action. Understand the principle behind it, understand the thing, the system that made it work, the pattern of things, and not just the form, so to say. And I pray that God Himself will give us the wisdom in order to do so in Jesus.